Yesterday it seemed like the end of the world. Today it doesn't matter.
Hello YouTube and welcome to the Indie Evolution channel. My name is InGamer and today we're going to be talking about a zombie survival RPG called Deceit. This is an indie game slated for release March of this year in 2014. There is going to be a demo that's going to be released February 12th of 2014, hopefully the same day I get this video posted. And that demo is going to feature 7 days of gameplay. I know a lot of fans of this game have been waiting a long time for this to release, so hopefully that 7 days worth of demo gameplay will quench some of our appetites for some real zombie survival action. This game is going to be set in a fictitious town of Splendid, Texas, which is going to be a kind of a mock-up of a standard Central Texas town, I guess. Probably not like Dallas, probably more like Plano, smaller community in Texas. The game is going to feature the standard Romero-style zombies, the slow shamblers, weak individually but very dangerous in packs. The bite of these zombies will be infectious and can kill in about 3 days, according to the developers. Seeing that this is a game that revolves around forming a group of allies and maintaining a base, your base of operations is going to be in a schoolhouse. Not sure the size of that base or what it will entail, but that's the information I have as of now. So the possibility of individuals getting infected is going to make for some very interesting moments in the game, I'm sure. Especially with the games, when you consider the game's morale system, where you're going to have to keep your group in good spirits. The possibility of someone within your base being infected without hope of cure could definitely lead to some interesting moments. I discussed the shelter earlier. It's going to be a school, and that school is going to need to be maintained as a structure. You're also going to have the possibility to upgrade it with items that you scavenge out in the world. The major resources in the game, of course, are going to be food, to keep people fed, to keep people happy. There will be other types of items. I'm not sure what those are going to entail. I don't have specifics on that, but there will be other items out in the game world that will improve the morale of your group. The gameplay and the actual questing is going to be driven by necessities for food, equipment, fuel, parts. Probably rather than a standard just kind of story. It looks like these are going to be driven by people and their necessities. And there's also going to be a relationship system which may drive some of that gameplay as well. The need to form certain alliances or to break certain alliances with different groups out in the world. At least my impression of this game is that the zombies here are more in line with the traditional zombies, the traditional ghoul-style zombies in a Romero flick. And in that, usually the zombies present more of an obstacle than they do an immediate threat. Your immediate threat in this game is more than likely going to be the other survivors who are competing with you for those same resources. Are probably going to be the immediate danger. That's probably going to be the OSHIT moments in this game, are when another group of armed bandits, are in the same area trying to scavenge the same food that you're trying to scavenge. The zombies are going to present a complication. These other people, though, are going to be high danger and high tension moments in the game. It does look like the game has a pretty robust skill system. Science, medical, ranged, melee, negotiation and leadership, survival, mechanical skills are also going to be useful. Fairly streamlined statistics, strength, agility, perception, and vigor/health are all going to be there to distinguish one character's abilities from another character's abilities. But overall, guys, this is a a zombie game that it looks like is intending to come in and fill what I believe is a huge gap in the genre. You know, we had all the zombie mods for this. We had the Left 4 Dead. We had kind of this game. None of those really got into the real essence of what zombie movie fans would want to in a video game, because the zombie genre is about the drama between people that's created by these claustrophobic situations that are created by this zombie horde. The slow, slowly watching your food supply dwindle. This kind of drama is really what the zombie genre is about, and not so much high-powered weapons gunning down masses of the undead in the streets. Don't get me wrong, that has its place, and it's a lot of fun. But this game is not another game in an overcrowded genre. This is something that's actually bringing something to the table that's been missing. And the same way that Telltale, when they made their Walking Dead games, and the adventure and the crucial drama and the decisions that you had to make in those games brought something new to the zombie genre. It wasn't something just throw this in the bucket with the rest of them kind of game. It really stepped outside of everything every other game it did and said, this is the way you do it. And I got a feeling that even though this is an indie game, smaller development team, I got a feeling this game is stepping outside of the conventions of the game genre and is saying, no, that was fine, but this is what a lot of the people were looking for. And I think they've kind of tuned into that. I think they've tapped into it, and I think they're going to make it a reality with this game. I briefly did a couple Let's Plays and played briefly their other game, Age of Decadence, which from the outside looks like a standard, just top-down, old-school RPG. Once you get into it and start to get into the meat of that game, if this is the same development team, they've got a way of kind of tapping into what a certain player base is looking for and really bringing that out into a game. The game has its flaws. It's not perfect by any means. This game won't be perfect by any means. But I have a feeling that it will definitely scratch an itch that the rest of the games in this overcrowded genre have not scratched as of yet. So looking forward to the demo later on today. I think we're about 7 hours from its imminent release, and I'm also looking forward to the full game. This is an indie studio. I believe it's Double Bear or Ironworks that I just found out about through an interest in this game, and I looked into some of their, one of their other titles, Age of Decadence, and so far this is a group of guys that I'm impressed with their work, and I think if we get the word out and get more people to come to the table with these guys, they'll be able to produce more of this kind of content for us. So that's all I had to say. Just wanted to give a brief introduction to the game for the previously uninitiated. I'm sure a lot of people watching this video are saying this is old hat. I've been following this thing for since 2012 or whatever. But for the uninitiated, this is a little introduction into the game, what it is, what it's about, and the gap that it's going to fill. And I'm going to be getting into the demo. Hopefully by the weekend I'll have something posted for you guys to watch and to give you some of the details of what Dead State is going to bring to the table. All right, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in a couple days. This is In Gamer, Indie Evolution channel. Take her easy.